What's good, everybody? Mount Vernon Kid here, back again. How's everybody doing on end? So check this out, man. Yo, I love a good fan film. All true. I love it. I am a big, huge fan of things like this. People, creators who put their time and effort and get their creative juices flowing and put out something from a character that I love, they love. But all in all, it's creative geniuses doing their thing and entertaining people like this, like me. I have reacted to many fan films and have had the creators come by and say thank you so much for watching our stuff. Thank you for reacting to it. Thank you for putting it out there. And I'm always humbled by stuff like that. I love that. So today, guys, we're gonna check out a video by Looper called 10 fan films better than big budget blockbusters. Okay, let's see what they got. You hit that play button. Thank you so much. You're gonna get your entertainment's worth. Let's do this. Here we go. Now.
Passion, dedication, and barely enough money to buy a used sofa on Craigslist. These are the things fan films are made of. Let's recognize the hard work and talent that went into some of the best ones. Batman vs. the Terminator. When all hope is lost and humanity's demise is certain, here comes the one man crazy enough to fight murder robots whilst dressed as a bat.
I don't think I've seen this.
You picking this up, John?
The result is Batman vs. Terminator.
I've only seen
In this
images of
animated
this.
short, not only do fans get an older, tough as nails Batman inspired by the works of Frank Miller, they also get Batman mowing down T-800 roboskeletons in his bat tank in the post-apocalyptic, machine-controlled Earth from the Terminator movies. Death Scene, Springtrap. In the Five Nights at Freddy's games, players control a newly hired security guard at the Chuck E. Cheese-like restaurant. It's a quiet night and everything's going normally until the creepy animatronic animal characters come to life.
Yeah.
This fan film adaptation of the game isn't even a minute and a half long, and yet it still manages to capture every detail that makes the game series great. Spawn, The Recall.
Wait, what?
In 1997, Spawn hit the big screen, and it was a disaster.
You're damn right.
He's our man. If he can't kill him, no one can. Yeah.
The fan film Spawn The Recall succeeds where Spawn 97 failed. In it, a child and his mother come face to face with Spawn himself, who has a dire message that must be delivered.
Severus is back.
Fans nailed Spawn in 8 minutes. The best Hollywood could do was...
I gotta check that out!
Our Robocop remake was an attempt to recreate or reimagine every scene from the original 1987 Robocop movie. Dozens of Los Angeles area comedians and sketch groups each picked one scene to make as they pleased. In the end, all of their stylistically different work was stitched together to form one utterly unique Robocop. And it didn't need Michael Keaton or Samuel L. Jackson either. Dirty Laundry.
I've seen Dirty
Marvel's
Laundry.
2004 Punisher movie was a letdown. Star Thomas Jane more than made up for
wasn't
it
a
by reprising
letdown.
his
What are you
role
talking
as the
about?
vigilante in the short fan film called Dirty Laundry. All of Frank Castle's rage and capacity for lethal violence is unleashed when a normal laundry day is interrupted by gang violence. It's brutal, bloody, and actually fun to watch. Batman, Dead End.
Yes!
Just when
Batman
the
Dead
showdown
End was
between
great.
Batman and the Joker is about to peak, a new fighter enters the match, a xenomorph, the acid-drooling monster from the Alien movies. The alien pins Batman, and then someone else shows up, and some others. It doesn't make much sense,
It was still
but
good.
it's awesome.
It was so good.
Severus Snape and the Marauders.
What?
Set in 1978, this 25-minute film tells the story of James Potter, Harry's dad, Sirius Black, Peter Pettigrew, and Remus Lupin as they bully young Severus Snape after he tries to meet Lily in a bar. It perfectly captures Snape's inner rage and conflict as a man who walks the line between good and evil. Troops.
What the hell?
If there were a fan film Hall of Fame, Troops would be an immediate inductee. Made in 1997, it's an
97?
episode of
Wow.
Fox set in the Star Wars universe, starring dim-witted stormtroopers on Tatooine. It's groundbreaking for its use of impressive low-budget CG effects. Even better, it's really funny. Power Rangers.
I seen
Part
this.
fan film
This
remake
was crazy.
and part parody of dark,
This
gritty
was
reboots.
crazy.
Power Rangers takes the kiddie franchise and tells how each Ranger has spiraled downward in their Ranger retirements. It has a lot more money behind it than most fan films and more star power too, with appearances from James Van Der Beek and Battlestar Galactica's Katie Sackhoff. Star Wars Uncut. Star Wars fan Casey Pugh had a wild idea. A crowdsourced shot-for-shot remake of A New Hope. Fans claimed 15-second segments of the film to remake, and then Pugh edited them together. One moment, Han, Luke, and Obi-Wan are Legos, and a second later, it's a bunch of kids in their backyards with broom handles for lightsabers. A fresh take on a familiar classic.
You see a lot of Star Wars like
best fan films ever.
You see a lot of those.
Thanks for watching.
Yep, you see a lot of them Star Wars fan films more than any other like franchise ever, and most of the time they're really creative. One of my favorites I think was I'm forgetting the title, but it starred a Padawan in training, becoming a Jedi, but she was blind, and I was like. It gave me that Sriracha the Blind Samurai feel, and I loved it. It was great. But yeah, most of these were good. I've seen the Batman Dead End. I've seen that a long time ago. That was great. I've seen they did a couple of those things like Batman Dead End. They did a World's Finest trailer. There was a trailer called Grayson that focused on Batman was killed and Dick Grayson came out of retirement. Back as Robin in his classic Robin costume, wasn't Nightwing, and he was going around trying to figure out who killed him. It seemed to be that Chief O'Hare may have had they made it as, you know, Chief O'Hare may have had he maybe was involved in it along with the Justice League, because it was like an older Superman and he was working for Chief O'Hare. It was like, what the, it was going all over the place. The Wonder Woman was in it, Green Lantern was in it, but it was just a trailer. But in that trailer, you could see like it was all over the place. Then you had I've seen, what else did they show on this list? I want to make sure I've seen the Power Rangers. I seen that. I remember when that came out. I was like, whoa, this got real dark, but it was I still enjoyed it. What else? The one I've never seen that Harry Potter one where it was more about Harry's dad and all them and Sirius, you know, Snape. The Dirty Laundry was great. That was great. I love that. And I've never seen any of the Robocops. But that Spawn one, for sure, I definitely want to see that. I didn't know they had. I gotta check that out. And I didn't know they made like a Five Nights at Freddy's fan film. That game creeps me out. In terms, my heart is constantly beating when I'm playing that game. Like, that's how creeped out I get with that game. And the Batman versus Terminator, I saw a preview of it. I didn't know it was finished, but yeah, it was. I definitely, this list is all right. There's some others on there I would have put, but yeah, man, like there's some great fan films out there that are right here on YouTube. You just punch up and you'll find a bunch. Like there was a Moon Knight. Recently, they put out a Moon Knight fan film that was really good. They also put out there's the people that do a lot of the like how the horror icons fighting each other. They recently put out one, Jason, Michael Myers versus Jason. That was really good, funny too. Yeah, man, people put out some really stuff, and you see their creativity. And most of the time, I can say there have been some who put out fan films that will contact me, that have contacted me and say, hey, would you react to this? And thinking, I'm always humbled by that stuff. But yeah, this was pretty good. I think we watched the whole thing. I was gonna chop it up, but Looper goes so fast, so I'm like, you know what, I'm not chopping anything up. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. As always, peace.